is Luna Coverdale, and you can listen to my show, The Synthwave Sessions, every Monday evening, 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and Thursday morning, 10 a.m. to noon, every single week, right here on KSWV, Shockwave.com, and we're bringing you the best in synthwave and electronic music from around the world. We'll see you there.
is on its knees. What we've turned our backs from can no longer be ignored. Threats seen and unseen, like a strong wind blowing in that shakes the mountains core. We're fighting an avalanche. Sometimes it feels we don't stand a chance. We're fighting an avalanche, taking our lives back in our hands. We're fighting an avalanche. Sometimes it seems no one understands. We're fighting, we're fighting, fighting an avalanche. Winter came too soon. Summer barely started as the crippling cold took hold. An open bleeding wound, but we cannot heal until we mend the scars of old. We're fighting an avalanche. Sometimes it feels we don't stand a chance. We're fighting an avalanche, taking our lives back in our hands. We're fighting an avalanche. Sometimes it seems no one understands. We're fighting, we're fighting, fighting an avalanche. Back in our hands. We're fighting an avalanche. Sometimes it seems no one understands. We're fighting, we're fighting, fighting an avalanche.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image, make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to the outer limits.
You are listening to KSWV Radio Shockwave out of San Diego, California, and you are listening to Casual Fridays with Dan here on KSWV and also over on RetroSynth Records live YouTube stream. And I welcome you all to Casual Fridays with Dan. But you know what? There is a question that has to be asked. So I wonder if, you ever wonder?
Do you ever have deja vu, Mrs. Lancaster?
I don't think so, but I could check with the kitchen.
Yes. It is Groundhog's Day. Yes. So, you don't know. Things just happen to repeat and go over, and it's just, we have to go out and celebrate this groundhog.
This is pitiful. 1,000 people freezing their butts off waiting to worship a rat. What a hype. Groundhog Day used to mean something in this town. They used to pull the hog out and they used to eat it. You're hypocrites. All of you.
All of you. You're all hypocrites. All of you, all hypocrites. All over there gathering over a gobbler's knob, waiting to worship a rat. A freaking rat. I mean, and then you get snowed in, you get snowed, there's a blizzard, everything else like that. It's terrible.
Don't you have some kind of a line that you keep open for emergencies or for celebrities? I'm both. I'm a celebrity in an emergency.
Yeah. And they just got to keep those lines open for the people, that are the celebrities. Anyway, this is a very special edition of Casual Fridays with Dan. It is Groundhog's Day, and it is the amazing Bandcamp Friday. So I want to thank you all for joining. Today is that day, of course, for you to get out there and celebrate and support all your favorite artists out there, because during Bandcamp Friday, if this is your first time, if you've been living under a rock, Bandcamp Friday is that day where if you purchase a artist's songs or merchandise, more than 100% of the proceeds. Should I say more than 100%? Yeah, because they usually take a big cut, okay? They take a cut. They take Bandcamp fees, taxes, and then, of course, if they're signed to a label, such as RetroSynth Records, the label gets a cut as well. But before all that stuff is cut out before even the label gets it, or the artist if they're independent. So today is that day where those fees are waived, and Bandcamp does this every couple times a year. But today is that day. And of course, to take full advantage of that, a lot of artists decide to release on today. So I have some brand new releases out for you. And we're going to follow a certain format because, Groundhog's Day it repeats over and over and over and over again, that classic Bill Murray film. So every track that we do will be a double shot, all right? We're going to have double shots all day, all throughout this broadcast today, and I will be guiding you way through Groundhog's Day. So I promised the amazing Luna Coverdale, who is live in our chat over on RetroSynth Records live YouTube channel. And also over there, big shout out to 6Mix6 and Dream Pocket, Annie, and Joshua Burke. Thank you for joining. I got a very special surprise. So the song I just played for you was Neutron Dreams, of course, because I bracket my shows in Neutron Dreams. If you are just joining, my name is Dan Ichis. I am the president of RetroSynth Records, and I'm also one half of the band called Neutron Dreams. And I also have my own solo project called DMME. And I usually bracket all my shows with a Neutron Dreams track. Gotta do a little bit of self-promo, right? So, but in today's format, that means I need to do a double shot. So the Neutron Dreams was the first song, Neutron Electron. We played that live in Brooklyn. What a fantastic song that was. So the next song is an unreleased track. I just finished it, right before the show. And it's not even technically finished. I got to do a little bit more work to it. I will be performing this live in Philadelphia. So if you are in the Philadelphia area on the 16th, which is in 2 weeks, so 2 Fridays from now, if you're in the Philadelphia area and you want to see me, I will be playing live at Warehouse on Watts at the Vortex event that is hosted by the mighty Mike Saga. So I will be performing a nice little 30-minute set, and this song will be one of the ones. And this is by popular request. This is a special song for Luna Coverdale. So Luna, I hope you enjoy your surprise today. I'm not going to tell you what the title is. Just listen. Anyway, here is the special song for Luna Coverdale.
dying just to hear you scream my name.
Luna Coverdale, that was for you. And I wanted to thank you all for your amazing comments in the chat. Thank you so much. That means the world to me, seriously. Getting reviewed by your peers is nothing short of amazing. It's the best. And talking about being emotional, thank you very much. That is still the unfinished version of Lost in the Darkness, the Neutron Dreams remix, performed by Dark Saints, and main vocal lead is by Justin Dye of To the Stars We Return, all proud members of RetroSynth Records. And the backing vocals was myself, and the new melodies and mixing of the different instruments from the original song. That's all myself and Chris did the mixing and mastering on that. It still needs a little more tweaks, but I will be performing that live. And of course, I'll be singing Justin's parts. So, yeah, that is our remix for Lost in the Darkness. One of my favorite songs, along with, Luna Coverdale. That was her #1 song of her top 50 of 2022. So we felt it needed a little more oomph. We performed that live also when Justin joined me at Neon. I performed, for those of you who weren't there or don't know, I invited Justin to join Neutron Dreams right before Neon. He was on the list, but I felt that he had to be there, and him and I were working on some stuff anyway. And I love that song, so him and I were talking with Chris. Of course, we're all good friends, and Chris, myself, and Justin, we make music together, mixing, mastering, all that stuff. So it kind of came together for us to do Neon together. And a vocalist is something that Neutron Dreams really didn't have. We've always been an instrumental band, and we have a couple vocal songs. Work with the great Elevate the Sky for our Tonight remix, the Time Cop 1983 song. So we have that, and we have some other things here and there. And I've tried my vocal chops out here, and I'm still developing them. I used to sing way back in the day when I was a kid. Of course, Chris does his stuff with a vocoder, and I'm starting to do more stuff with vocoding as well too, because you can get a lot more confident with effects put onto your dry vocals. But circle back to the conversation. Justin wasn't invited, but Neutron Dreams was, and I said, dude, just come along as Neutron Dreams, and we'll build the set that way. So that's exactly what we did. We started off with the first half of the set all instrumental, and it was all Neutron Dreams tracks, and then I played a introduction type of video / song and brought Justin up on the stage. And then at the same time, I brought Scott McClure, who is Elevate the Sky, up onto the stage. And then we all performed the Tonight remix together. So, big, huge shout out to Time Cop 1983 for allowing us to do that remix. And, of course, Jordy was a little bit a part of that. And, of course, the amazing Michael Oakley, who was also there at Neon, he was part of that. So it was this great, big, humongous remix of that song. Pretty much made our own song. It's completely different than the original Tonight. Just has those backing synths. But we performed Tonight, and then after that, we went into Lost in the Darkness, and I was playing those improv synths live, and then singing the backup vocals live right there at Neon. And then after that, it just grew, and it's like, we should make this an official thing and give it some different mixing, a little bit different mastering, and that's how that song came together. So now it's going to be made official and put out there. So wanted to let you all know about that. And then I have another surprise for you later on today in the broadcast regarding Neutron Dreams, if you all are interested. But for now, we need to continue on with the Groundhog's Day theme.
Am I right or am I right or am I right? Right.
Right. Exactly. He is right. So here is the double shot of Dark Saints. This is Sinistar.
Beware, I live.
And that was Sinister from Dark Saints. All right. Well, this wasn't planned, but then again, yes, it was. Of course I prepared, because it's a Bandcamp Friday, and we're going to do a Bandcamp Groundhog Day Friday. So I am playing double shots all day. Oh, you know what? That little noise means I gotta turn that off. Sorry about that. There we go. All right. So, oh, that was Power Rob just showing me off his new microphone stand, which looks absolutely amazing. Wow. Okay, if it wasn't a lightsaber before, it's definitely like this amazing RGB multi-effect lightsaber now. Oh boy. Okay. Wait till you see that on stage, everybody. Power up. All right. So we have Alexar is in our chat. Welcome, Alexar. And speaking of Alexar, I'm going to play some of their music. All right. So this is off of their album Samsara. This is The Void Within.
Do you ever have deja vu, Mrs. Lancaster?
I don't think so, but I could check with the kitchen.
Buried on the inside, because poisonous fog, broken steps cut the flesh open wide. Promise of 100 tears, floating as ash in the cold air, trapped in between the hope and the fears.
And quickly becoming one of my favorite songs is Dust by Alexar. And before that was The Void Within on this double shot Bandcamp Groundhog Day Friday. We have a bunch going on. We have a lot of guests over in our chat. Welcome Vorador to the chat. Also, welcome Icons of Industry to the chat. Thank you very much for joining. And to everyone out there, you are listening to KSWV Radio Shockwave out of San Diego, California, where we play you. And we are also listening to Casual Fridays with Dan over on the RetroSynth Records live YouTube stream. And we are having a good time over in the chat. So be sure to get on over here so you can have part of the fun. And then later on, we had some, let me back up a bit. We did a little test run yesterday. I was trying to broadcast in way too many places at one time, and I think it affected the audio. But for the first time ever, we were broadcasting live to YouTube, KSWV, Rumble, Facebook, Twitter, and Odyssey all at the same time. And just some of the software that I had to use to make that happen was putting a weird echo on things, and it diminished the sound of the actual audio. So for right now, we're just going straight to YouTube and to KSWV Radio Shockwave. So we have a couple things here that I want to get to. So we have another guest that is in our chat, and he is a proud member of RetroSynth Records, and I want him to know that. And that is Mr. 6Mix6, otherwise known as Fabs. And Fabs dropped a brand new track today. Matter of fact, I heard it for the first time this morning, and I'm like, oh, we gotta release this for Bandcamp Friday. So this is technically the self-titled song. It's 6M6, which is 6Mix6. So this is the brand new song 6M6 by 6Mix6.
out to see the groundhog?
Yes, I am.
Do you think it's gonna be in early spring?
I'm predicting March 21st. Excuse me, where's everybody going?
To Gobbler's Knob. It's Groundhog Day.
It's still just once a year, isn't it?
Yes, it's still just once a year. Just once a year. Just once a year, Phil. Just once a year. So you have been listening to 6 Mix 6, and the first song I play with 6 Mix 6 is his brand new single 6M6. And I posted the link to that in the chat over on YouTube. And after that, by 6 Mix 6 was Hate Me in Return featuring Fluted. I do hope I'm pronouncing that properly. So, yeah, Phil didn't see his shadow. amazingly. And I just, wow, that doesn't happen. It's usually he's always seeing his shadow, and, just, it's amazing that he didn't see his shadow. So, and it's funny because I think they were predicting, like the scientists and the Book of Almanac, stuff like that. They were predicting that this was going to be a harsh winter. Well, here in New Jersey, we actually got some snow for the first time in a couple of years, back to back, and it got cold. And of course, it's only the beginning of February. February here in New Jersey, usually pretty brutal. Cold, very cold. I like to say that New Jersey is the 2-season state. It used to have 4 seasons, but in the past, I'd say 20 years or so, I laugh because they're like, oh, they moved to New Jersey. I'm like, why would you move to New Jersey? I can't wait to get out. People from the West Coast or whatever, they come to New Jersey for a job, or they come to New Jersey because they want to experience the 4 seasons. I'm like, don't really get that, kind of. I mean, we do, but they don't last, like, they're not evenly spaced out. Not like you would think, where you get like 3 months of every season. In New Jersey, it goes from blistering hot to summer to freezing cold winter, which seems like in like a week. You're one day you're outside, and it's a casual Friday with Dan, and you're out by the pool, you're drinking your iced tea, you're in your shorts, you're in your flip-flops, and you're relaxing, and then a week goes by, which seems like fall. You get a little bit of 70 degrees, maybe 50 degrees, and then bam, it's winter, and it's 40 or below, in Fahrenheit, for all those people that are not in the United States that are listening. We go by Fahrenheit here, not Celsius. So when I'm saying 70 degrees, it's not 70 degrees Celsius. But yeah, and then usually the other way for going from winter into summer, it's kind of the same thing. We get a couple weeks, what seems like, of spring, nice 50, 60 degrees days, and then blammo, here comes summer with the heat and the humidity. Sometimes we get lucky and we have a nice fall where we get to enjoy the leaves and stuff like that. But usually what happens here is the leaves start to change, and right as they've all changed, we get this humongous what's called a nor'easter, which is a big storm that sweeps up from the south and hugs the coast of the eastern United States, and just comes through and with these like hurricane force winds and blows all those beautiful leaves right off the trees. So then it's dead and ugly and wintry before winter even hits. So it's just part of the New Jersey atmosphere, but hey, we got the shore, we got the Jersey Shore, we got the boardwalk, we have Cape May, we're next to we're in between Philadelphia and New York City, so don't know if you consider that a good thing or a bad thing, but it's got its perks. All right, so we're going to continue some of the music here, and now that I've done my rambling for a little bit, we're going to be playing a very special double shot of someone who's live in our chat. Again, if you want to jump in on the action, make sure you head over to YouTube and click on the RetroSynth Records live stream during my live show. Of course, you can always see the chat if you're watching this on repeat. But join in, have part of the fun, because you get to be in here and chat with all these amazing artists. Most of these are RetroSynth artists, or they're friends of RetroSynth. But we're going to play some Dream Pocket right now. So Dream Pocket, this is for you. This is Night People.
When we could just get bored.
great. Some of them been partying all night long. They sing songs till they get too cold, and then they go sit by the fire and they get warm, and then they come back and they sing some more.
Yeah, they're Hicks, Rita.
She's a scene queen. She got some killer ink. But when she sees me, well, what if anything does she think? See, her eyes are black holes, and they're pulling me in. But it's a story that I well know. It's a scene that we've already been in. No, not again. No, not again. She's a scene queen. She's a scene queen. She's a scene queen. She's a scene queen. And she's a bad girl when she's keeping up appearances. Yeah, in a polarized world, you can't see it through the lenses, but her eyes are ice cold. And I don't wanna, 'cause the games get a little old. But she's pulling me in, and I'm a goner as her drug takes a good hold. It's a place that we've already been in. No, not again. No, not again. She's a scene queen. She's a scene queen. She's a scene queen. Well, she's a scene queen. Oh, yeah. Scene queen. She's a scene This one may never settle down. The sugar high and filled around with doubt. If only she could need me. Oh, if only she could feel this. I see her eyes are black holes. They're pulling me right on in. It's a story that I well know. It's a scene that we've already been in. It's a game that I will never, ever, ever win. A place where we've already played out this part. She's a scene queen. She's a scene queen.
And that was Scene Queen by Dream Pocket. And before that was Night People by Dream Pocket. Dream Pocket, that was for you. Thank you very much for your fanship and for joining us practically every Casual Friday with Dan. And thank you, of course, for submitting those amazing tracks. We definitely have to work together more. And speaking of working together, did you know that Ran and Pashang are like really good buddies? Yeah, Ran and Pashang are some of the, what shall I call the upcoming synthwave artists, the newest wave of the synthwave, you know. And it's funny how it is just like a wave. It ebbs and flows. You know, we have these waves of artists and music that come in and out. And then just like a wave, you know, there's the big crash and you have loads and loads of all this new music and new artists all come out. And then it kind of, you know, the tide, it recedes and it calms down a bit and you get to enjoy what you had. And then here comes another wave and bang, it crashes just like the waves. And synthwave is no different. Music in general is no different. It kind of happens like that. But we have the newest wave of artists, and some of that wave is Ran and Pashang. And Ran and Pashang have made an album together that released today, and it is called Redshifter, and is featuring both Ran and Pashang on every album. And today, not only did the album drop, but it is also released on a limited edition cassette tape. So be sure to get your cassette if you want to have it in your collection. It is extremely limited, and I do mean extremely limited. So if you are a cassette collector and you want to have some of the very best in synthwave today, you want to pick this up, I went ahead and posted a link to that in our chat over on YouTube, and I am pinning that to the top of the chat for the rest of today's show. And I have 2 of their songs queued up off of this brand new Redshifter album. So we are going to begin with the title song, Redshifter, and then we will begin at the block after that with Rock Hopper. So this is Redshifter by Ran and Pashang.
Redshifter
There's nothing going on. We're closing the road. Big blizzard moving in.
What blizzard? It's a couple of flakes.
Don't you listen to the weather. We got a major storm here.
I make the weather. Oh, this moisture coming up out of the Gulf is going to push us to the east and then out Judah.
Pal, you got that moisture on your head. Now you can go back to Puxatawny, or you can go ahead and freeze to death. It's your choice. So what's it going to be?
I'm thinking.
And that was Rock Hopper Rand's version. And before that was... oh my, I forgot. Dan, you're... Red Shifter. Oh, I'm telling you, I'm losing today. It's all the groundhog stuff. I'm telling you, it's messing with my mind. Anyway, that is off their brand new album called Red Shifter, and it is available both on digital and on limited edition cassette. So, and that cassette is up for pre-order. So go ahead and get your pre-orders in right now. Only 50. That's it. There's 50. There will be 50, so be sure to grab that, okay, if you want it on cassette tape, because that will go fast, especially when you have music that sound as good as that, with that kind of shredding, blended with amazing synth. So be sure to grab that. All right, by request, and I like to make people happy. It's just, it's just who I am. We have a request by Dream Pocket to play some songs from Outrunner, who is live in our chat over in YouTube. But before I get that, we gotta let people know where they're at. You are listening to KSWV Radio Shockwave out of San Diego, California, where we play you, and that means we play all kinds of electronic music. That is synthwave, retrowave, retrosynth, synth pop, alt synth, trance music, ambient music, industrial. We lean more towards the synthwave, of course, because that's what we're all about. Same thing here with RetroSynth Records, but we play it and promote it all. So don't be scared if what you have isn't exactly in the synthwave bucket, whether you want it played on the radio or if you want to submit it to RetroSynth for submission, or to say, hey, I'm interested in maybe working with RetroSynth Records for my music. It doesn't have to be strictly synthwave, so just wanted to let you all know about that, and we support it all. All right, so we're going to play some Outrunner now. Forewarning, I'm streaming this off of YouTube, so because I don't have the actual music files here in my possession, I'm going to attempt to play a double shot. We will see how it goes. All right, so we are going to play the newest by Outrunner, and it's called Daydream, here on Casual Fridays with Dan. Wow. I don't know what to say. That's the first time I've ever heard Outrunner. We tried to play Outrunner last week, but apparently, according to Dream Pocket, I was playing the wrong Outrunner. You know, in Synthwave, a lot of names kind of blend together. There are a lot of repeats out there, especially when you start adding dates like something 1984, something 1982. You know, it's actually a little bit of a meme in the Synthwave community about all the different naming conventions of all the artists and stuff. Yeah, so that was Outrunner, and I need to announce what songs there were. So you just heard Lost City, and waiting for my computer to tell me the one before that was Daydream. And wow, loved them both. So Outrunner, yeah, what talent, especially for just starting that last year, according to your YouTube description. Absolutely amazing. Best of luck to you. Keep it going. Definitely want to hear more. I'm going to have to take a deep dive now into Outrunner, because that was just, wow. I think I'm a fan. That was great. That was really great. I'll put it out there. If you need a label to represent you, let me know. Get in touch, because that's right up my alley. Fantastic. I want to point out some of the inspirations I heard in that. The pads remind me so much of Geordie. Time Cop 1983. So I don't know if you're pulling inspiration from there, but man, that gave me Time Cop vibes. And then of course you start getting into little more edgier synth stab stuff like that. Now you're talking like Kavinsky blended with Droid Bishop type stuff. Absolutely amazing. Very good. So yeah, I like it. Dream Pocket, thanks for turning us all on to Outrunner. All right, we're going to move along with the rest of our broadcast. I have a bit more to get to before the end of the day, and I got about a half hour or so left. The pre-order for the Let 'Em Riot vinyl, Graffiti, is still up. It's still available. If you wanted to get an Arcade High Kingdom vinyl, sold out. They're all gone. So hopefully you were able to get your copy. They are all sold out. The balance that I had were all shipped off to Arcade High for them to sell and distribute at their shows exclusively. So all the ones that I had up for sale are all gone. So I want to thank you all for those of you who went ahead and did the pre-order. And then, of course, we're very patient and waiting for that pre-order to come through. And then also those of you who purchased while the stock was here. Thank you for your support and supporting awesome, amazing music and Arcade High. And hopefully you will get on the boat here with this one too, with Let 'Em Riot, with Graffiti. And this is a collector's piece, so if you are a vinyl collector, definitely want to get this one. The artwork is fantastic. It features graffiti, the actual graffiti from Los Angeles, and it is shot in a very beautiful way. But the vinyl itself, that's the money shot. The vinyl itself is hot pink. It will be hot pink base with a neon blue splatter design. Extremely limited quantity. All right, so make sure you get it while you can. There will only be 100. That's it, 100. So make sure you get your copy on this pre-order. And then, of course, also the pre-order is still up for the Ran and Pashang Redline cassette tape. All right, so speaking of Let 'Em Riot, we're going to play a block. This is both off of the new album, Graffiti. This Is Not Enough.
Secrets hidden away in the crowd. always wanna fall in love with the girl next door. Where'd you like to go tonight? It's all the same. Have you home at a decent time? It's all the same. Far away, she misbehaves when it's not enough. Through the window, no one sees she's home again. Wash away all the dirty deeds, she's home again. Even if the last one
that, my friends, is Let 'Em Riot. That was She's on Video, and before that was Not Enough. My computer kind of messed up a little bit in between those two songs. I was trying to get one of those Groundhog Day clips to play, but it didn't play just right. So anyway, you know, technical details and stuff. So, but yeah, Alan, otherwise known as Let 'Em Riot, is one of the best vocal singers out there. Had the pleasure of seeing him perform both of those live at the Neon Retrofest event. And from there, my friends, led all to this us working together. Before that, Let 'Em Riot and RetroSynth were not associated with each other. We were kind of friends. Our founder, Scott Forte, and Alan were acquaintances. They met before at the first Neon event. And it was something that we always kind of wanted. We wanted to have Let 'Em Riot as part of the label. But at that time, RetroSynth wasn't really in the place that it's in right now. We were still a fledgling label. And nowadays, not so much. A lot of things have changed. A lot of things. Management has changed, including yours truly. The team that I have now as part of RetroSynth and our network of friends, including this radio station, KSWV Radio Shockwave, and our friends at KSWV, the amazing Luna and Blake Coverdale. Yeah, we have just grown by leaps and bounds, and part of that is also allying ourselves with Jeff and Laser Steel Records. Jeff and I joined forces, and we became RetroSynth Laser Steel Records, and that enticed Alan from Let 'Em Riot to pull the trigger, finally, after a couple years of trying to chase him down. So, I hope you all enjoyed that. But speaking of amazing vocalists, another one that is a very proud member of RetroSynth, and again took a long time to make things happen. We first started working with each other back in 2019, in the early 2020, and I'm speaking of Megatronics. And in January of 2020, I opened Neutron Dreams, opened for Megatronics at a show in Brooklyn, and that was the first time I ever performed live in front of an audience, and it was exhilarating. Synth Fam was in full effect. The Night Ride crew were there. Zarina was there. It was absolutely amazing. And we entered into an awesome friendship and stuff after that with the guys at Megatronics, Dark Rob and Power Rob, and we were talking about, hey, we should be working together on a more consistent basis here. It was the beginning of us talking to each other, and then COVID happened, shut everything down, kind of put all that to rest, and Power Rob wanted to keep things going, started working with Aztec. But then him and I spoke a little bit more this past year, again, since Neon. And here now, Power Rob is with RetroSynth Records. So I have to promote and let you know of a show coming up featuring Power Rob and Von Kaiser. Yes, both with RetroSynth Records. This is a RetroSynth Records sponsored event, and it is a show that is featuring all RetroSynth Records artists, namely Power Rob and Von Kaiser, and it will be in Baltimore on the 10th. So that is next Saturday, the 10th, in Baltimore, and I will be there with Power Rob. So I wanted to put on a block of Power Rob so you can preview the amazing vocals of Power Rob. We're going to begin with his cover of Careless Whisper.
I feel feel so unsure as I take your hands and lead you to the dance floor. As the music dies, something in your eyes calls to mind the silver screen and all its sad goodbyes. I'm never gonna dance again, a guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know I'm not a fool. I should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Time can never mend the careless whispers of a good friend. To the heart and mind, ignorance is kind. There's no comfort in the truth. Pain is all you'll find. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. I should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Never without your love. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe it's better this way. We bet each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have lived this dance forever. But no one's gonna dance with me. Please stay. I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet have got no rhythm. Though it's easy to pretend, I know you're not a fool. I should've known better than to cheat a friend and waste the chance that I've been given. So I'm never gonna dance again the way I dance with you. Wasn't what I did so wrong that you had to leave me alone. Now that you're
Will you be checking out today, Mr. Connors?
Chance of departure today, 100%.
she says she needs me, understand. You leave your love at home, I've got it bad. When she says don't leave me, understand. Before we fall apart, restless summer, I'm in love with the loss of you. I'm giving in, don't you wonder how it all falls apart so soon as the walls come down. I just got to make time. We fall too far, too fast. We just got to realize this love's not meant to last. As the walls come down, I've got it bad. When she says she needs me, understand. You leave love at home, I've got it bad. When she says don't leave me, understand. Before we fall apart, restless summer, I'm in love with the loss of you. I'm giving in, don't you wonder how it all falls apart so soon as the walls come down. Days of thunder, I'm in love with the loss of you. I'm giving in, distant lover, how it all falls apart so soon as the walls come down. Cause I got it bad. You'll understand. Cause I got it bad. Please understand. Cause I got it
And that was Power Rob featuring Miami Nights 1984. Wow. Restless Summer. And before that was Careless Whisper, the George Michael cover. So yeah, a little bit that those of you who don't know about Power Rob or, need to know what's going on, what's this guy Power Rob? Those vocals are practically raw. Yeah. Doesn't need much auto-tune or Melodyne or anything like that. And I could tell you, I've seen him live multiple times. Multiple times. Yeah, that he doesn't need it. Power Rob's also a big vocal coach. He teaches a lot of other artists, both within and without of Synthwave, in and out of Synthwave, vocals. And you can see why. He knows his stuff. He knows how to control his voice. And some of his vocals are the most powerful and the cleanest vocals I've ever heard. So his cover of Dirty Diana, the Michael Jackson song, is just absolutely on point. I'm not going to play it now, but yeah, absolutely on point. You can close your eyes and you can think that you're listening to Michael Jackson, but it's not. It's Power Rob. And yeah, people like that come around every once in a while, once in a blue moon, that you get someone like that. So yeah, if you have the ability to get yourself to Baltimore for the 10th, I firmly suggest you get out there and do so. All right, we have I had some other things planned for today's show, but we kind of went off the rails a little bit with some different people who were in the chat and stuff like that, so we played some specials that weren't part of it. That's okay. It's part of the show. It's my show. I can play whatever I want, right? So I have 2 more songs for today, and then I will... They're not exactly a block. Of course, I have to, you know me, I bracket every show with a Neutron Dreams track. So I'm going to lead you off with a Neutron Dreams track, and of course a special surprise. It'd be great if I can talk, right? I am a radio DJ. It'd be great if I can't speak correctly. Yeah, Dream Pocket, you are correct. It wouldn't be a casual Friday if we didn't make it go off the rails. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And again, all proof that this is a completely live show. I'm not going and editing this after the fact or anything like that. No, if I mess up, it's there for eternity. It's there as long as YouTube has it up on their service. So, but we are going to play 2 tracks. One of them is a Neutron Dreams track. That is the one I'm going to lead out with. But I'm not going to play another block of Neutron Dreams. That just wouldn't be right. Self-praise stinks. It does. Self-promo is usually frowned upon as well. But running the music label, I promote everyone else before my own projects. So I'm definitely not one that is self-absorbed, and there are some other people like that out there, especially some other music labels. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I'm not going to name any names, but I noticed the owner of one of the other music labels out there, of course, had to drop a new album today on Bandcamp Friday, so that they got all the attention. But and cheeky, I kind of did too, so that's part of the surprise. But I want to get everyone else promoted first before we did ours. So I am going to play someone who's been supporting me since I joined KSWV Radio Shockwave. And earlier in the show, before I came on live, we played her brand new track. So I'm not going to repeat it because we already played it in this show. And I'm going to play a track by the amazing Luna Coverdale. So, Luna Coverdale, thank you for supporting me with all this stuff and allowing Casual Fridays with Dan to take shape and grow and become what it is right now, which is getting to be a pretty popular show. And it's something I take great pleasure in doing. So I want to thank you all for coming here and listening to Casual Fridays with Dan. So we're going to begin and play this block with Twilight Dreamscape by none other than the amazing Luna Coverdale.
Once again, the eyes of the nation have turned here to this tiny village in western Pennsylvania. Blah, 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 blah. There is no way that this winter is ever going to end as long as this groundhog keeps seeing his shadow. I don't see any other way out. He's got to be stopped. And I have to stop him.
No, not really. Not really. It'll be okay, Phil. I promise. Anyway, that song that you heard last was Twilight Dreamscape, the first song ever made by Luna Coverdale. And just like Groundhog Day and Phil Connors in that film, there was a distinct beginning where he was this crotchety old man who just completely full of himself, who was stuck in this eternal day of Groundhog Day, which was a lot like us all going through COVID and all the lockdowns and everything, right? And then you come up going through that, you know, once he put aside his selfishness and he decided to live life to the point where he got to know every single person in that town in Puxatawney. And then he went through and he helped every single person because he put aside himself and he took others on as his priority. And then he ended up ending a bit like this.
When Chekhov saw the long winter, he saw a winter bleak and dark and bereft of hope. Yet we know that winter is just another step in the cycle of life. But standing here among the people of Punxsutawney and basking in the warmth of their hearths and hearts, I couldn't imagine a better fate than a long and lustrous winter.
Mm-hmm. Amen, Phil. Amen. All right, so I am going to lead us off with a track that I've played before. I've played it actually multiple times here on Casual Fridays with Dan, but you've never been able to actually get it until today. So I am proud, and it is my absolute honor to present to you our brand new single from Neutron Dreams. This is Send Me an Angel, featuring the Nebula, the great Nebula Black on vocals and guitar, and it is available today over at retrosynthrecords.bandcamp.com. And I hope you all check it out. It is pay what you want. So if you want to give me $0, by all means, go ahead and grab it. Just gets you into the whole format of things so that you can hear what we have, you can see what else is on RetroSynth Records, but we're giving this away for free, or you can pay whatever you feel like you like to pay. But yeah, this is a labor of love. I've always been in love with this track ever since I was a kid. This is something that always got everyone out to the clubs, and it's still relevant today. We performed this live at Neon. We performed this live in Philadelphia back in, oh my goodness, what year was that? 2022. So, and it has different versions, and there will be different versions of this song coming out. But this is the version that we're releasing today. So this is Neutron Dreams, Send Me an Angel, featuring Nebula Black. And I want to thank you for joining me on Casual Fridays with Dan here on KSWV Radio Shockwave, and also over on our live YouTube stream. And I thank you all for joining me here in the chat. Please stay tuned for KSWV for continued programming, and I will be with you all next week. So enjoy Groundhog Day. Happy Groundhog Day. Happy Bandcamp Friday. Get out there and support your artists. Have a wonderful weekend.